Hello to everyone, I hope this channel find you well. If you are new to this channel, please right now click the subscribe button.
Okay, if you remember previous session, we start with example 5a. If you remember previous session, we just start with example 5a. We have a raster of Cape of Agulhas and we start to digitalize the road. I'm just start to continue from the part that we left. Even my folder connection is already there. I'm just drag and drop my Cape of Agulhas right there. As you can see, this is my raster if you remember. And also I am drag and drop my road on top of the raster, not under it, because if I put it under, you are not able to see it. So this is our drawing that we are doing by previous session. For just reminding you, I'm just start to do few more road and then we are start to do the other feature. You remember we're responsible to choose a road. We are going to start editing and after the machine start to editing, we are able to draw our road. Let's give some moments. Until my computer responds. Yes, here we are. It is now start for editing. As you can see, you remember we are going to the editing window. We just open a create feature. Can put this create feature over there and choose from top road and from bottom construction tools. Sometimes this one go down, maybe you cannot see it, so try to move it a bit up. You just choose a line and start from a junction to junction. I will explain you, I was explaining you actually why the junction to junction important. For those who didn't remember, please check our previous video which is available in YouTube. For once more, junction to junction. From junction to junction, you need to start, draw, and full stop. So here, for instance, we have a few more junction. I'm coming to this junction. Full stop. For full stop, you need to just press F2 or right click, finish sketch. Another junction, I'm just right from junction to junction. And once more here, one more road, which is almost dead end road. And I have one more here again. A bit long road. For the road which are bending, you are able to add a few vertex. Before you finish your sketch or press F2, you add a few more vertex like this one. And again, another road which is here, another bending road. That's why I am without press F2, I am just put a vertex. we have one more junction here. I'm going to stop, full stop, and then again draw the other road. Actually, that road is a bit collector road for the building. We have two more here. Actually, we have many to draw, but I don't want to draw all of them. Again, a bit bending road, and one more here. Maybe you are asked, do we have a curve, or is there any things that we can draw a curve? Of course, yes, but I am not prefer at all. But you are able to draw a curve if you choose here, and if you just choose the end point. I'm just draw, let's say we have one curve road here from here to this junction. As you can see, I am able to draw it in a curve way. You see, like here, I am draw it. Let's change my color. It could be much more visible. Maybe I choose, let's say this one, a bit thick. Yes, here we are. And I will tell you that we have an edit vertex. You are able also to move or add a vertex. For instance, I can add a new vertex here to make my road a bit smooth, and then finish my sketch. You need to just choose the road and go to the edit vertex and move the vertex to the place that you wish. For instance, I am also able to add a new vertex to this part. Now, oh, sorry, I made a mistake. So, you see, I'm able to add this new, let's say, vertex. Of course, it is not the ones that we wish, so we can use of this one. We are able to delete the vertex, and right now we have a more straight line, as you can see. So, and one more drawing. I'm just choose a line, and let's draw also this one, and this one. You remember previous session we add some attribute to the road. If you remember, if I'm just open my attribute table, there are some attribute add to the road. Of course, these are the new road which I draw it right now today. Let's close or hide our raster layer. I'm going to add some label, and then we are able to continue. I just go to the label, activate my feature label or make it visible, and put it in the name, on the name of the road. As you can see, we have some road here like this one, so I'm going to add other name. For adding a feature, you must always stop editing and of course save it, save your editing. Don't forget, don't use this save. This save is something else. It is not related to the feature. This one, as I told you, it is about the layout view and developed of the MXD file. So I'm just open my layer. We have some street name. I'm going to give some name to the other. I'm just put this one. I can easily use this select feature. I can say this road, this road, this road, this one, and of course this little one, this tiny one. Yes, up to here, let's say. If I am just filter it to the select record, you see here, I am able to give a name. I just go to the field calculator. Since the name is a string, I need to put it into the double quotation. Let's just give some name. We can say that, I don't know, Jiren, let's say. Wait on this row, all this road called as Jiren. So we are able to add some other. Let's see, this one have already name. Maybe we can say this road and the continuation of this road to here. And let's say this tiny part are again, let's say, let's call them Alex. So this road become Alex. Again, what about this one? This is already have a name. This one doesn't have, and this one have. I can add some name to this other. For adding a name, just choose this select and press your shift from your keyboard and then go to the select. For this one, I can add or I can give other name. Let's give another name to this one. We can say this one is a Maryam. Hit OK. You see, this one also integrate. One more example, I'm just choose this with the use of shift for this one. I just can give anyway Ali. You see, this one also gave same name. I am able also to give a one-way, two-way. So these are already have the way. What about this one? This one also have. This one have. This one have. Okay, this doesn't have. I can say this is a two-way. This little one also two-way. Let's say this one also two-way. This one as well. Yes. For the name, for a way, same thing. You just go to the add in a number of the way. But this time you don't need to have a quotation because it is a number. Just press 2, which is represent two-way. And we are able to add some other, let's say for instance, these are also a two-way. And this one also a two-way. The rest could be a one-way. 2 is already there. I'm just press OK. Maybe I can just unfilter and sorting to find the ones that doesn't have a way, and then select with use of shift. These are doesn't have the way, so I'm just go to the field calculator. I can give them 1. You see, it is too much easy. So how we are going to use a one-way or two-way? You remember we have a classification. I'm just go here. With use of symbology, since this is a mathematical, 1 or 2 is a number, I can use a quantitative with use of the number of the way, 1 or 2. I can say two-way is a bit, let's say, a tick like this one, while the 1 is, let's say it like this. This one is a mass transit, let's say. But this one is, let's say, express. And hit OK. If you see, it is give you this, let's say, mass transit to this one and the express to the other one. Of course, if you have a railroad or if you have a bike road, I can use this one. For instance, this is for a bike road. Or we have a different symbology. Again, you are able to use, for instance, let's say major road, very simple one, and let's say highway road, like this. This is quite simplest one. I'm just go once more to the open attribute. You are able to give same thing, pavement, for the road, like the way that I give the name. Also, you remember we are able to calculate the length of the road. You need to just go to the calculate geometry, hit yes, choose the unit, which is here almost meter, and hit OK. So the road length also calculate. And if you want to just remove any of these things, like this one, you need to just easily choose the field that you don't want, and then easily choose a delete field, and then confirm the process. You see, I'm just get rid of one of the unnecessary field. With use of add field, you are also able to create the field. You remember this is about the course that we explained about data set, and also previous session you are able to follow the YouTube video related how we create a field. And one more thing, if your feature is started like this one, right now it's started, you are not able to create a field. Okay, please note this one, it is very important. Some of you sometimes write me, my add field is disabled, so my computer have problem. No, it's not about your computer. For sure, you forget to right now. Hello, yeah, we are here. Right now, I'm going to work on a building. Imagine we want to digitalize some of these building. For this purpose, I'm just come back to my main folder connection, and with use of new, I am create a new shapefile. This time, since I'm going to use a building is a property and have some boundary, it means that we should use a polygon. I need to give some name. I just give them as a building. This part is very important. Unknown coordinate system. We need to give a coordinate. You remember I tell you either use the local coordinate, or if you don't know, just import from your project, from the ones that you have it. You need to just press import, go to your folder connection from your main raster, or from this one. This one also have coordinate. Last session we made it, so this also possible, this also possible. But if you make for a first time, you need to borrow from your main source, which is right now here is raster. You see, this is our raster coordinate. If I am hit OK, it is transferred to here. And right now I have one building shape file here and one new layer available here. For building, again, same thing. I'm just choose start editing. This time I choose a building. For a building, as you can see, we have a rectangle. I am start to draw some of these building. I am just start to draw. I'm draw this one. I'm try to draw the other one. Maybe I can't get rid of the fill color. No fill, but let's say a bit thick red. Now I can see through the building. So I'm going to draw some of this building. For instance, for this one, let's say this is another one. I can use this polygon with use of the right angle. Just go in this way, and I choose the right angle. You see, now my cursor is freeze into the right angle, and again F2, like when we draw a polyline. Again, I am drawing. Try to follow the border of the building. I'm just trying to quickly draw some of them, some of this block, some of this urban block. I will going to show you by this lecture. If you have an AutoCAD file, if it is ready, you are also able to bring your building footprint from your AutoCAD file. But right now, since we do not have, we are just going to draw one by one. But if you have it already draw for your project, for your let's say final project, you are able to just very easily borrow the building footprint from the available file. I mean, it could be AutoCAD or it could be anything else. So I'm just trying to draw another block which is located right now here. This is an empty plot. We have one long one. We have two more here. We have let's also Yeah, I can use this one with a right angle. Let's also and let's also draw a few more. And we have few more here and few more. Yeah, I'm almost draw. Maybe I can draw also this little tiny one here and few from this area, few more. Yes, here we are, and one more left here. Yeah, I'm already try to draw a few of these building. Of course, we are not able to draw all of them due to the time, but I try to quickly draw a few of them. Anyway, let's also cover this one. Now, after we draw like a polyline, you need to stop and save your editing. It doesn't matter, first save or later stop or directly stop, because in both cases they will ask you about the save process. So I'm just hit yes. Now I'm going to give some attribute to my building. I could just add a field and call it, let's say, NO floor or number of the floor. Okay, we have a 49 building. Right now, for giving a number, I could just easily start editing, and I am just arbitrarily give the number of the floor, since we do not know. We can just arbitrarily give, but if you know them, if you know the building height, you can just directly choose the building with use of this one. For instance, this is already one, or use this one, or use this one. This one also have. Let's see which one doesn't have. For instance, where is this one? Yeah, this one. For instance, if you choose this one, it doesn't have, I can say, 2 floor. Or this one, if I know the floor number, definitely you know if you do your own project, but since this is a remote project, we don't know the location. We know the location, but we don't have a building footprint. So that's why we are not sure about the building floor number. So I just give some of them building height. There are of course some more remain here. I'm going to just give them a floor number. I just keep 1 or 2 floor because it seems that most of them are detached and villa. They are not look like a high rise from the building type. I'm going to stop editing. I could also add some uses or land uses. Oh, there are some more remain. I'm just save editing, and after that stop. I will going to add a field and land use land color or LULC. For this one we use a text or a string. So 50 is much because residential maximum we need 20 or 25 character. So I can just go to field calculate, or I can just again choose, let's say, and put it in double quotations since it is a, let's say, since it is a string. I could also say these are also residential, and let's say these 4 over there. I'm just go to the field calculate, hit OK. Let's make a sort like this. We can say that the remaining, like this one, let's call them, actually not all of them, we could say that we could say these are the office building, again sort accenting, and I could say these are shop, and the remain, let's call them mix. Maybe mix with a hyphen use. Okay, this is about this part. Now I could able to give some classification to them. I need to just go to property, to symbology. This one is a qualitative. I choose land use, add all value. These are coming. Maybe I can change the office color to the blue and apply. You see different color assigned based on the land use land cover. Of course, I'm able to put building height or floor number with use of label on top of the each building. You see 1 floor, 2 floor, or accordingly. Everything we have it here. Now, what else we need? We are able to add a tree. For a tree, we need to use a point, which is almost here. I just write tree to represent my feature. Again, we don't have a coordinate. I need to borrow it. I can borrow from a building since building also have a coordinate. As you can see, it is coming and then transfer to this part. Now I have a tree Yeah, we have some delay. So I just choose a tree and then choose a point and start to digitalize my tree. For instance, I have two here, I have one here, I have another one here. There are three more trees here. There are two, there are one more here. We have one here, and it seems that there are three of them almost there. We have one more here, and there are a few. We have some more in the other bamboo block. And maybe we have, yeah, I think it's enough. We almost put most of them, the ones that we draw in this viewer bamboo block. Okay. After that, you need to stop editing or save editing. And as you can see now, we have a point of the tree. Same thing, you are able to give an attribute, the name of the tree or type of the tree or height of the tree. So this is about this part. Of course, I am able to give a different classification for my tree. For instance, if I am search some tree, let's see, are we get any things? Yeah, there are some tree appear, but most of them are 3D. I am looking for a tree for a plan. These are all for a, maybe this one, not bad. I just changed the color to the green. You see, I have some tree right now here. So this is about the process of the digitalization. Of course, later you are able to go to the layout view and then present your map. This is about this part. Any question related to the digitalization? Hello.
Oh no, Joe. It's clear.
Everything clear. Okay. I remember at the beginning of the course, some of you asked about ArcScenes. Yes, ArcScenes include in a package of the ArchMap. I'll just open the ArcScenes. I hope it is loading into my computer.
Hocam, did you take attendance?
Hello.
Hello?
Yes. How are you, Baha?
Oh, fine. Did you take attendance?
Yeah. We already take it. We will do it for you. Don't worry.
Okay.
Yes. This is about ArcScene. At the beginning of the course, I will just tell you, I'm going to show you some benefit of the ArcScene, how ArcScene work. As you can see, it is almost typically similar to the Arch map. It is including in the packet of the ArcGIS. Okay, I'm just go same thing, the catalog. I'm at a building. You see the building coming, the road, and the tree. For a building, again, same thing. We are able to give some classification. We could set that based on the land use, land cover, at all value. We could say the residential is, let's say, red. Shops already blue. We have some office. It could be orange. And we have some mixed use. Let's make it green. Okay, this is about this part. We have also another interesting things here, which is about extrusion. What is extrusion? It is same as the extrude in the AutoCAD or into the other 3D program. For this purpose, of course, in AutoCAD or 3D Max, for extrude, you need to do it one by one, each building by building, or you can also select all together if you want to extrude same amount. But right now we have a different height. We have 1 floor, we have 2 floor, we have 3 floor. So we wish to extrude according to the floor number. We just come here. There is a little tiny calculator over there. We just said number of the floor multiplied by, let's say, 3. From floor to ceiling, it's a meter. So we say that number of the floor multiplied by 3. The formula coming here, hit apply, and wait until result appear. Yeah, as you can see, it is come to here. Maybe I could say 30. Let's see how does 30 look like. Of course, it is too much exaggerated because right now, maybe this one is fine. So I'm just extrude the building 15 times, the number of the floor 15 times. I'm just exaggerate them to see the building height as well. For a tree, you saw it already there. There are some symbol there, which is represent for a plan. Sorry, for a facade or elevation like this one. For instance, I can say that this tree come and appear. Actually, right now it is very small. Maybe, yeah, it is 1.8. Maybe I can say that 20, the size of it. Yeah, you see the tree also appear. For sure, if we have a different tree, different symbology, accordingly different tree also appear here. But right now, since we consider all of them unique, so symbology also assign unique. Same thing, we are able to add a road. We could classify a different road. For instance, I'm just go to the category. I can say that based on the number of the way, just add a value. We can say that a two-way is, let's say, highway, or one way is a major road. I'm just hit OK. Of course, we are able to increase the width of the road from here. I could also give some yes, if we have a topography, right now we don't have a topography, you could able to align your building with topography, but right now we do not have a topography here. Of course, there are other symbology. For instance, I don't know if I have it in my computer right now. Yeah, I can add some 3D building. For instance, here. Let's see, do I have them or not? Yeah, these are for pavement, but actually it seems that I don't have a ready building. I'm not install it, but if you have in your computer, you are able to assign a real building figure. Of course, if you are even do it in a SketchUp, you are able to import them as a colloda and assign the building to here. But here I don't have it at the moment. Yeah, as you can see, just a hatch coming, not building figures. But if you install it in your house into your computer, definitely you will see the result. So this is about the ArcScene. We have also some navigation instrument here. You can fly or you can move through your project, or you can zoom or zoom out through your let's say 3D modeling. This is also about ArcScene, since some of you asked about ArcScene. It is very typical and similar to the ArcMap, and it is almost handy like the ArcMap. This is about this part at the moment. Any question about ArcScene and ArcMap? Because I'm going to work into the other part.